Oh man.
We
All right.
live, baby.
We live. Washington football team once again goes down. This time to the Denver
Broncos.
Yeah. It's so disheartening. Um, Once again, this is my man Big Al. I'm the Deacon. We're waiting on Trey Z to show up so we can be the three amigos that the three gluttons for punishment. Watching this mess, man. We expecting something different. Now, this was a game we should have had. We could have had this game, man. It wasn't that hard. We just needed some solid play.
Yeah, man.
I'll talk about that. You saw most of the game. I saw half the game because I was trick or treating.
Well, I mean, early in the game, we dropped the interception. And for us to win with the team we have right now, with the players we have left still playing, because we got a lot of injuries, we need the defense to score. And my man from Miami, I can't think of his name. Yeah, he dropped. Yeah, Bobby. He hit the ball, hit him in the chest, and like he had a chance to really take it back, and he dropped it. And from that point on, we was kind of up a tree a little bit. The reason why I say it is that we have so many injuries on offense, and unfortunately, Heineke is. We know what Heineke is. He's the back. He's doing the best he can. But I think everybody in the league now is figuring him out now and know his strengths and weaknesses now. So at this particular point, probably on most teams, he's not going to put no more than 10 to 17 points up, And in the last 2 weeks, he hasn't got past, 10, I think. Well, we got 13 the week before, Unfortunately, we let our kicker go, Sugarfoots, and Blewett is a low kicker. I don't know. I never heard of a low kicker before.
He's not getting the ball up. He's not raising the ball, man. Every time there's a long kick, he shoots it low. And you only had to jump to block it, man. You only got to jump. The 50-yard, though, he hit it higher. But
he hit it higher.
At some point, I don't know. Sugarfoot ain't gonna do us no good either. So
yeah, right, Deacon. I called it. I told you it was gonna be Blue had to win the game. If he'd have hit those kicks, we'd have won.
Yeah.
If Blewett would have hit those, we would have won. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
I mean, the issue with Heineke is not the fact that he doesn't have a wide receiver. His arm is just what it is. His ability, he's late on the ball. I think all the teams know it now. He got enough film on him. Is the fact that's what he is. I think he would be a really good backup. He can come in and relieve somebody and play a game or two, but he's just not a starting quarterback. I mean,
you are who you are.
You are who you are. I felt like
him to be something else that he's not, and that's not his fault.
I felt like that the play calling, wasn't that bad, to be honest with you. And the reason why I say this is because the dude, Scott, finally ran the ball a little bit more than he was doing before. And I think the only way we have a chance to win the game is to run the ball and play great defense. And we really kind of played this particular game. I mean, of course, Denver is, down there with us too. Is we really equal to Denver as far as talent level? Right. You know what I'm saying? But he kind of played that, and unfortunately, that one interception that we dropped and the two that they made, and it was kind of balanced off. We just we came a little short. Yeah, King did make a good sack. He was hustling. That was a hustle sack. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like it. I think our number one picks are not living up. They're good. They play good ball, but they're not dominating. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. They're not dominating.
Yeah, for the little bit I saw, which was the very beginning, and I saw the first quarter, and then I saw the last 6 minutes, I think, or 5 minutes. Anyway, when Bobby McCain dropped that pass, man, that was that we need every opportunity that we can get.
Yep.
You got to catch that. There's no excuse. He caught it and dropped it, and did because he was looking upfield or whatever. Obviously, he's not a receiver, but still, as a D-back, you got to have some hands. Heineke, like you said, he throws late, and usually it's behind the person, or it's a soft pass where it takes forever to get across the field. Not everybody has arm talent, and this is not him. Peyton Manning didn't have arm talent, but he had timing.
Yeah, timing, yep. Mm-hmm.
So that's what he has to be good at. And when he's not, it's just not. Now, overall, from what I hear, he didn't play a bad game.
No, he
but
didn't.
You can tell that there's no enthusiasm, or there's no when we get the ball late in the game, nobody's saying, "Oh, we got this." It is hodgepodge of stuff that's going to happen, and we're just not ready for it, man. And it's just I hate it for the kid because he's out there hustling, he's trying his best. I'm not saying he's a horrible quarterback, but he's just not an every game starting quarterback as a franchise, which people are trying to make him out to be a franchise quarterback. That's not what he is. We have to realize that certain things go in certain places. It's like we was talking before we got on about Chase Young. It seems like he wasn't hustling today to a certain period. We have to get these guys on the same. I don't know. You think it would, because I know Trey was talking about being Soldier Field, and not Soldier Field, Mile High Stadium, and I don't know if these guys look tired because I didn't see the whole game. All I know is that last series, man, the last couple series, the one that he didn't, the one that got tackled way back, on the 30 or 40-yard line when it was 3rd and goal, and then the very last series after we got the ball back on a fumble, which this is the time that we should be thriving. You get back on a fumble, everybody should be up, and you get sacked again. Listen, I'm not trying to pile on them. I'm just saying that.
Well, Deacon, it lets you know, because you didn't see the whole game. We lost the whole offensive line.
Yeah,
the whole offensive line. Yeah, the whole offensive line was gone. We had one guy left.
Yeah.
So, you're right. We should have been up and beating everything, but they had a strong advantage over us there because we had at least a 3rd string offensive lineman in there. You know what I'm saying? We literally had 3rd string offensive linemen in there trying to, prepare, So, unfortunately, we took major, injuries at the offensive line. Our wide receiver core wasn't the best from the jump street from the beginning of the season. And by us losing Samuels and then Brown, that just the speed level went down. Now your boy Big Sims came back today.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him out there a lot. Maybe he's out. He might have been out of shape because he only played a couple plays. But he did catch 1 or 2 passes, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Scary Terry. Everybody's double and triple teaming Scary Terry, and it's going 1-on-1 with the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And who's open is McKissick, and the running backs are open. And that's how we was able to, play. We played pretty good between the 20 to 20. We can do that. But then everybody kind of plays that bend but don't break type thing with us. Double team Scary Terry, 1-on-1 with everybody else. And then when you get to the 2020, get to the 20, let's play zone, and Heineke doesn't have a strong enough arm to beat the zone. That's what they know. They know you don't have a strong enough arm to, because you got to gun it in the gap. You got to gun it in that zone gap. And Heineke just don't have a gun. He just doesn't have the arm talent to do it. And everybody knows it.
Right.
So hey, Bro Frog, what's going on, man? What's up, Bro Frog? Glad you're here with us, man. But so it's Halloween. We take our L, you know what I'm saying? We suit back up and get ready for it's our bye week coming up. We heal up. We got a lot of injuries, so hopefully
whole line.
So, we had to heal up.
Let me ask you this: How did I saw they was throwing the water bug in there for a minute? How did he do? They look like
water bug did well. He didn't break anything, but he ran hard. And he picked up his block. Number one thing I saw him do is pick up his blocking assignments. So when they blitzed, the water bug stepped up and got the right person. Every time they blitzed and the water bug was in, we was on running play. And that's what they was concerned about. The water bug was picking up his blocking assignments. And he did that. So now I'm hoping that when he comes off of the bye week, the water bug gets a true look. You know what? Gibson ran hard. All 3 backs is where our talent right now. That's all our talent that's left. All 3 backs played good. I thought played well. without the offensive line. The offensive line, even and your boy, the tackle, that plays guard and tackle, Sadiq Charles. I thought for most part he played well. You know what I'm saying?
He coming on. He just late.
Yeah, he coming. But so I thought that could have Scott had done some different things. I thought he should have. I want to see Heineke run the ball. You know what I'm saying? On that, when they get to the 20-yard line, I want to see some quarterback draws. I want to see something like that with Heineke. I think that for him, that's where his talent is at. Is Heineke is at. He has the ability with great speed to pick up yardage. So I would see some more quarterback draws from Heineke. Scott is Scott. I mean, I'm not saying he's a great offensive coordinator. That has been proven. I can't say that. There's some things I was disappointed in, but for the most part, Denver and the football team were an even team for us talent-wise. They both had losing, record, and they both were playing desperate to try to stay in it. You know what I'm saying? And now we at a point now we got to start looking at talent level and where are we sufficient at. Like I looked at Davis today. Today, the number one pick didn't have a great game. He did okay, but he overran some plays. And I would like to see him be a little bit sure on his tackle. He was the only one I say didn't tackle good was the number one pick. Your boy Collins tackled great today. That's the best I've seen. Matter of fact, this is the best I've seen Collins play since he's been in a Washington uniform. This is the best I've seen Collins play. Yeah,
he came on strong on a couple plays.
Yeah, he did. Who else played well defensively? I thought that the secondary tackled better as a whole. As the whole secondary tackled better as a whole.
Okay, let's look at it this way. Let's look at this. So we need Davis to step up. Okay, so
he just linebacker is where we short at.
Right. So he just played average today. What about St. Juice? We need Davis to step up. Okay.
St. Juice played on the coverage. The crossing routes was killing him. You know what I'm saying? When he went man to man, the crossing route was killing him. I think our secondary and our team right now is just a better 3-deep zone team. The coaching staff does a better job of coaching 3-deep zone. The man-to-man thing, they don't do a good job of doing it. They just don't. Their coaching is just not good enough on man-to-man. You know what I'm saying? I think St. Juice has the talent to play man-to-man. It's just I think the coaching is just not where they strong at coaching. You know what I'm saying? So, on man-to-man, the crossing routes kind of got him a little bit. But he tackled pretty good today. I would like to see him jump route a little bit better. When he's in that 3-deep zone, jump a route. You know what I'm saying? Come up and try to make a play for the ball. But for the most part, the tackling was a lot better today from almost everybody, except for Davis, the number one pick. I didn't think he tackled well today. Trey Z, you back, baby. We're glad to see you back, man. Glad to see you back, man. We all depressed. We depressed, man.
I was sitting on there talking to my man Morales from Twitter. I didn't know if I was gonna make it on, man. Because he said he was gonna jump on. I jumped on. What's up, David, man? We stink. That's right. Al on here playing Switzerland today. I'm gonna call it out. I said we was going to take the L because of coaching. And coaching is what happened. Scott Turner has 0 plays in the red zone, man. Y'all saw that. Now, no way on God's green earth are you throwing to the sidelines under any circumstances. And then the dude don't catch it in bounds. I mean, that right there lets you know that there's nothing. That's playing from just the hip, man. That's just like, all right, button hook at the stick. You know what I'm saying? Left Buick. cut, that kind of call, man, it's terrible, man. I was disappointed, but not that I was shocked. I knew it when it came down to getting coaching and coaching versus coach, we was going to lose that battle, man.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, folks. I know it's better than what we had, but it's not good, man. Y'all just don't want to say it, man.
And just to reply to this, man, we tried kicking it. We tried kicking it with the old guy. Tried kicking it with the new guy. This dude can't even kick it above the line. Yeah, Come on,
I know, man. Blue is kicking it in the sense, but I don't know. He's low. He's like,
I mean, is he short?
I ain't seen much of anything. But what's up, Jimmy? Thank you for coming. This is therapy. We ain't trying to jump on people. We're trying our best to try to get through this debacle we call a season, man. I see Bullfrogs in the house. My man Gimbel's in the house. You know, the regulars, and also we got a couple new folk, man. So, hey, man, look, man.
It's rough.
It's rough, man.
It's rough.
I mean, I mean, even when Chase knocked the ball out, I was thinking to myself, and I didn't want to say it out loud because, you know, I was just like, what are we going to do with that?
Yeah.
They could have spotted us, you know, say, you know what, we're not going to do that. We'll give you another chance. And
I thought that's what Denver was trying to do. They was just spot us. Hey, Trey, though, let me ask you a question, man. With the offensive line, so many injuries on the offensive line, would Heineke being who he is, we know what he is, you know, and who he is. On the 20-yard line, once we get the ball to the 20-yard line, what kind of plays were you looking for to score, to get this score that we can't get? Because what everybody's doing, Tracy, is playing zone in defense on the 20 in, they're playing zone and they gambling on that Heineke can't gun the ball in between the zone. They gambling on it. They saying his arm is not strong enough. So what can we do to beat that?
First,
if you're a coach.
First and 20, we run. We do what was working. I like the fact that they brought in and they ran all three running backs. Deacon, I heard Deacon talking about it. But the truth is, Deacon, you can see it. As I said before, and I'm right, McKissick's a better back right now, man. McKissick's a better back. He's a better all-around receiving, running back. When he touches the ball, plays happen, man, period. So you get the ball to McKissick. They say they stopped that. You got Patterson out there. Patterson is not going to stop his legs. He's going to run. Run the ball, man. It's a better play call at 2nd and 4 or even a 2nd and 6 than a 2nd and 10. It's just what it is. And that's what they won't do. They do not, and I said it in our last show, trust the talents that we have on the team. DeAndre Carter touched the ball, but he's not touching it enough. He should have did an end around. And somewhere in that game, there should have been an end around. Or the simple play that they got to your boy, was it Dax Mill?
Yeah.
That should have been Carter. Imagine if it was. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he'd have pulled away. He'd have pulled away with speed.
The problem is he would have thrown it behind him because he's too fast.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. And that's a sad truth right there. That might be it. But that should have been Carter, both the Humphreys and the Mill play, and it would have been different. And that's what it is. And yeah, that screen pass when he missed Terry, who was wide open with blockers, I was like, I thought that was touchdown. I thought that was my heart sunk. I was just like, that was it. That was the moment. That was
Deacon,
the moment.
I don't know if you saw that play, man, but they were on the 20-yard line, and Scott all of a sudden decided to call a good play. A screen to Terry. Wide open.
Into the center of a wide open.
He had 3 linemen in front of him, no defensive play about 20 yards in front of him. And unfortunately, that's the time that your boy decided to miss him completely. I mean, he missed him, and he threw it hard. For some reason, he threw that one hard. I don't know why. Normally, he lost it. He threw it hard.
That's when he spot.
That's when he gunned it. That's when he decided to gun it.
And overall, I think that Scott's play calling, again, he called a better game, but he cannot handle pressure, man. Scott is the perennial choker of the NFL. When it comes to plays that he's been saving to say, okay, this play is going to work no matter what, he don't have those plays. He doesn't. I'm telling you, we were in the situation twice today, and we're 2-7 because we lost it twice. We're 2-7 for real, not 2-6, because here was the opportunity to do it. And shout out to Jeff Kravitz because I stole that line, but we had the opportunity to do it. That's when you call your play. That play, man, that is going to put the ball into your playmaker's hand and do something. And he don't have those plays. He just doesn't. And when we get down there, they're like, okay, and he's looking at probably the quarterback. He probably asked Heineke, what you think we should do? which is a mistake. That's a mistake. And that's coaching. And that is glaring, man. Y'all got to see that. See it clear. Defense played
Well, I'm
good.
actually just Tracy, since you saw the whole game, Trey, I thought, to be honest with you, maybe to give a boost to the team, not because he's a better quarterback, but just to give a boost, because everybody knows the strength and weaknesses of Heineke, but come out in the second half, or at least on the fourth quarter, and just put Allen out there. Not to say that he's a better quarterback, just to give a boost to the team. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what can they play. Because, but the offensive line was so beat up that Allen probably would have got killed. You know what I'm saying? But
that's putting Allen in the grinder for real. That was bad business. Anybody looking at you for real, you gonna put me in now? Nah, I would probably pass on that. He got this right here. You got to finish this, Heine. Go ahead, legend. It's on you, baby. I would have said that. You got to finish. I could start the whole game next time, but you got to finish this mess.
Deacon, the offensive linemen were going down like flies, man. I couldn't. It was just ridiculous.
Well, you know what?
They were just falling out.
You know what? Sometimes when I see that, what's up, Burgundy Gold for life? Hey, look. Sometimes when I see that, man, I'm wondering if they're going out or they laying down. I mean, I know it is terrible, man, because a person's hurt, but you know, it just seems like that, man. We've been watching this for years, man, and I'm not saying 2. And I'm not saying 5. I'm talking about 10, 15 years. I don't want to say it, but sometimes when I see that, I'm like, yeah, man, get on off the field. Y'all know you don't want. Because most times they come back. Watch what I say. They're going to be starting. Everybody back. They just wanted to get out of that debacle, man. Like, man.
Well, at least we have a bye.
Yeah, at least next week we'll have to go through the suffering.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You will hope that we're gonna see some improvement off the bye, man. But sometimes the byes are worse, man. Sometimes I'd rather see them.
Can't get no worse.
Yeah, I guess.
Right now we headed for the top 5 pick right now. So I mean, do we do like we did? I mean, we got what, 8 more games left? Is it 8 games left?
I stopped counting. I don't even.
It's eight games left, right?
9
games left. So we got 9 games left. Mathematically, we're still not out of it. We can win 5 of them. That's 8 and 9.
Well, the season don't start until we start playing the divisional games, really. So there's a chance of us turning some of this around and have the worst.
We'll do just good enough to have a bad pick.
Right, yeah, right, and still have a bad pick.
Yep. David, you ain't bait me into this one, man. I ain't going nowhere near this one this time, David. You ain't baiting me this one, David.
Same thing that happened last time. Got to be fired up.
Snyder fault.
Snyder. But go back and see before Snyder bought the team. We wasn't winning either. We wasn't winning then either.
Oh, here you go. Here. Okay, hey, Deacon. Let it go, Deacon. Let it go, Deacon. Let it go, Deacon. Let it go, Deacon. He gonna let it go.
I just want to man. That's all.
Hey, Trey. Me and Deacon, before we came on live, man, we were talking about how do we get a franchise quarterback to the Washington area. You know, everybody know that Watson's about to go to Miami. It's a good chance Watson's going to Miami. You know, and they throwing everything in the kitchen sink to get Watson to Miami. And, you know, how do we get a franchise quarterback to come to DC? You know, because we haven't had one since Doug Williams maybe, Mark Ripken maybe. That's the last one. We had Kirk Cousins, but he was a stats guy. You know what I'm saying? But he was just a stats guy.
First, Big Al? You know what we got to do first? We got to be able to identify
a franchise quarterback first.
Because we'll trade for a franchise quarterback and they'll be a bum for the next 3 years. I don't know what it is. It's like when we get people, it's either because they've outworn their welcome at their current team, or they just don't. They don't match something.
Name a franchise quarterback, Deacon. Name one.
Huh?
Name a
that's available, or that's going to be available.
Just name. Well, we know the Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
Is Deshaun Watson considered the franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to since Al did ask me the
question.
Well, Just giving you an example. Al asked the question of what we got to do. And I'm going to go with what Burgundy for Life said it before I thought about it. You got to go get him. You got to go back to the old Daniel Snyder, who did fly him out and gave him the steak dinner and took him to the stadium. And I ain't talking about the one in Orlando. I'm serious. That's what you do. You go out and get them. You say, this is what it is. It's an okay place to be. You're going to have to build whatever like that. You're going to make a lot of money. But that's how you got to do it.
Russell is available from Seattle. Russell is available.
So we're going to have to do that, Al. We're going to have to see. That's where everybody plays their position. Our team stinks. It's not like stinky teams haven't gotten franchise quarterbacks. You have to give them the carrot. You got to pull the carrot out. You got to wave it in front of them. And you got to say, hey, this is what it is. This is what we're going to do for you. No matter what happens, you're going to continue to play for this long amount of time, and we're going to keep giving you this money. That's the only way, because our organization, the reputation, there's nothing here right now that anybody would want to come to. You can ask the Wizards. I don't know if it necessarily affects the hockey team. You can ask definitely the football team. You can't get people coming here. It's not like it's sunny all the time. It's not like it's not, it's bureaucracy and BS, man. That's all that's here. And a losing football team. So you got to go to somebody and say, I know it doesn't look so good, but
I think what I was trying to get to is, now that you've identified who you want, how do you get him? Yeah, he might not want to get here, but he's under contract, because a franchise quarterback he's going to be under contract already. Otherwise, you just picked up a free agent, right?
Right.
How do you? Yeah, it's got to be more than money though. You got to trade something. You can't just pay somebody money.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. That goes without said that we're burning it down.
What we trade?
Who do we cheat? I mean, at this point, if we're getting to the point of conversation of organization over anything. I mean, that's where we are right now.
Right,
I love Scary, but we got to get rid of Scary. I love them all. There's nobody here worth saying that we're not going to put them on the trading block to get what we need in order to move forward positive.
Yeah, for the right person.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Burger and Gold said, let's get Eric Bieniemy from Kansas City, offensive coordinator for Kansas City. Hey, man, look.
Offensive coordinator? I don't know.
I watched Philly today, right? I watched a little of the Philly game. I don't know if y'all saw a little bit of the Philly game, but they got this guy named Jalen Hurts. He's second, third round pick. He was a good athlete. But for some reason, it seems like they were able to develop a decent quarterback. They're developing him. Every time you see him, he's that much a little bit better. I think he put 44 today. I don't know if I've seen the score, but he put 44 on somebody today. So
in the NFL.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, there's some teams that develop quarterbacks. Why can't we develop a quarterback?
I can tell you why, because we don't never keep a quarterback. We love to get quarterbacks and try to get the second player and try to get the backup quarterback in. That's all we like to do. The quarterback messes up, get him out the game. Let's get the second guy in there. He probably better anyway. And then we trade him, we get rid of him, we cut him, we do whatever. We never keep a quarterback around long enough for them to learn, for them to become a pro, for them to become any kind of success. We don't do it. We get rid of them before 4 years is up, before 2 years is up. So how are you supposed to do that? How are you supposed to? The only way we can have a franchise quarterback here is if we buy a franchise quarterback as a franchise quarterback. We can't make a franchise quarterback. He has to come in here as a franchise quarterback already for another team. That's how you get a franchise quarterback here.
Why is that though, Deacon? Because we have a different coach. This coach, Deacon. Because Jack Del Rio and Coach Ron, you know what I'm saying, they made a franchise. What's the name? They drafted Cam Newton #1, but he wasn't a franchise quarterback. Ron made him a franchise quarterback. He developed Cam Newton to a franchise quarterback.
No. Come on, dude.
So
when he came in, he was red hot. He was a Heisman Trophy winner. He did win a national championship.
We had Heisman Trophy winners here too.
He came in and had 5,000 yards throwing. Plus,
my point,
rushing.
They still develop him though. They made Cam got better and better till he went to the Super Bowl. I mean, and that was under this coaching staff. We have a new regime here. We have a new coaching staff here. Why can't we get a Jalen Hurts and make him the next Cam Newton? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we do that?
I don't think we can. I don't think we cannot do it. I just think they're not doing it. Anytime you are comfortable with Heineke, Allen, Fitz, you're not looking for a franchise quarterback. You're looking for something comfortable that can just run plays. He's not looking for somebody who's going to make the team a winner. Because he said it himself. Well, he is now. He's looking now. But
At the beginning of the year, he said that he was going to develop the team and then get the quarterback. That's what he said.
Well, I'm gonna say this:
quarterback's the hardest position to get.
At this point, egos reign, and I believe that anybody can feel like they put anybody behind the center, and with their great coaching ability and whatever like that, they thought that they could do what they do. Now they realize that they got to put somebody back there. And they didn't do what I thought Michigan did this weekend. Number one, just watching the Michigan game and seeing the quarterback hitting people in stride was just a beautiful thing. I got a professional quarterback who can't do that.
They got two quarterbacks.
And that was the other thing I was going to say. I literally thought that we were at a point to become, again, being innovative and maybe just do a Michigan type thing. I don't know if it was every other play, but definitely when we had started off with Fitz, Allen, and Heineke, I was like, same guy. Each one of them have glaring flaws at some point. Rotate them in. That would give defenses fits, man, literally, because they would be like, okay, I got the old guy in who's a tactician. I got the young guy in who got the legs, and I got this other guy in. I don't know what the hell he's going to do. That's hard to try to coach. And I thought they were going to do something like that. They didn't do that. They didn't do anything other than just watch this guy flounder. Now, I don't know if they're keeping him in there like Deacon's saying. They're going to just keep him in there until he just tanked 2 seasons and they finally get rid of him because they wanted to build on Heineke. I don't know what they're going to do. But what I do know is that I don't care anymore. I don't care. We got to make some change. Any goddamn change. Seriously.
Okay.
We got to change. We can't continue to do the same old thing over and over again.
Yeah, because we got to look at the teams that are on the rise now are those who found franchise quarterbacks.
Right. Or developing franchise quarterbacks.
Yeah, it makes a difference. So would you so I don't put this. Okay, so let's put Chase Young on the block. Okay? Trade bait. Would you trade him for Mariota?
Nah.
The same guy that we got back there now?
Nah, he's better than. Come on now. He's better than him. But I'm just asking.
By how much?
Huh?
Nah.
By how much?
I don't know because he ain't
I'll take Cam over before I take Mariota.
Cam got 1 or 2 years left if possible. So you're going to trade a young rookie that could be something for a 2 years.
We're not trading for Cam because Cam is not even in the league. I'm saying if you want me to trade for somebody, I'm not trading Chase Young for Mariota.
Okay. I'm just naming people. What about Garoppolo?
There you go. I'll take Garoppolo.
Okay.
I
take Derek Carr. I take Derek Carr for Chase.
He's not going to be available. Aaron Rodgers is not going to Las Vegas.
The Raiders.
Hey, what is Burgundy Gold talking about right here? You said we developed one, but we got rid of him.
He talking about the quarterback from Minnesota.
Oh shit! No. Talking about
what's the choker? He's choking the fourth quarter. He good doing He good though in between third and second quarter. He good. What's his name? Kirk Cousins.
He's a good quarterback. He's not a franchise quarterback though. If he was a franchise quarterback, he would have took that money we offered him twice.
No, he made more. Nah, he's a good businessman. Not much money that Kirk Cousins made. He made a lot of money. No, he's a good businessman.
I'm not saying, but not for us.
Not for me.
I don't. We wasted 2 seasons with that choker.
Well, like I said, I watched Jalen Hurts today. I seen him last year, and I seen him today, and he's a different guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, unfortunately, off O-line, Yeah, that's another thing. O-line is right now is beat up. So we right Bullfrog. The O-line is done. But
Yeah, we ain't taking Tua though. We don't need Tua.
well,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not taking him for Chase Young, that's for sure.
Well, two is available. Two is available now. Two is available.
Well, not yet. They gotta go through with the trade, but he will be next year most likely.
I would give Payne for Tua. I give him Payne.
I wouldn't get Payne.
You would keep Payne?
Yeah.
For Tua, who would you get?
Tua's not going to command that kind of person. Tua is he's not that good right now. And even though he's
injury, the biggest thing with Tua is he's injury prone. He just injury prone. He's already young,
and he's short, and he's left-handed.
Yeah.
I mean, these things matter.
So let's say we got in.
How about Russell Wilson? There. How about Russell Wilson? What would you give up for Russell Wilson?
I give whatever.
Yeah, I give him Russell. Russell trying to leave Seattle. He already said it. What you want to get? What you want? How can we get Russell? Russell from Virginia, Tracy. He's from Richmond. This is hometown. This home area right here. So I don't know if his lady want to be here, but this is his hometown. You know what I'm saying?
That's an absolute no. But anyway, I will say this. I'm gonna say this. Look, we're still Russell Wilson comes here. We get captain, quarterback, franchise. Everybody's happy. But if he's not coached, if the coaches don't look at the talent on the field, what are we going to do then? Because I think, again, that's still something that we kind of avoid. I think y'all feel like we can't do anything with coach, whatever like that, man. But
I just don't think they're going to do anything with the coach.
Can we make Heineke better? Because we just had a question. Was that Bullfrog to say that? Can we make Heineke better? Can Heineke get better?
You know what? I promise you, if Heineke won this game, because the coaching, Scott Turner looked at quarterback that ran for 95 yards the game before against Green Bay and not call no play. I'm gonna call 0 on his run legs, which is probably Jesus. That just makes no sense. That's like, okay, when you think of a Russell Wilson and he comes in here and he says, I'm gonna play pocket passer. That's all I'm gonna do. You don't, and he never runs. How would you feel? Would that be a good call?
If I get Russell Wilson, I want Russell to call the plays. To be honest with you, I want Russell to call the plays. If I get Russell Wilson, Scott can't call the plays for me. If I got Russell Wilson,
well, he has.
I'll be like Brady because Brady calls his own plays. You know what I'm saying? Brady ain't listening to the sidelines. Brady out there calling his own plays, and that's what I want Russell to do.
I don't blame him if he did. I would want him to too. If I was the offensive coordinator, at least let's get a framework so I know what you're calling, know where you're going. Let me know what you're doing. But you feel on because he has obviously he has won a Super Bowl. He is a professional quarterback, and he's been in the system so long that he knows every play. So hey, bring your playbook with you.
You think Rodgers not calling the plays? Rodgers calling the plays. Rodgers out there getting them out
there. They have the framework, man, but he has the ability to go off script anytime he's ready.
Right. Rodgers like, I got this. Shut up. He turned the mic off. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Yeah. I'll be like, Russ, you don't need no mic. Just get out there and get it, baby. Get it.
Burgundy
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about the play calling during the week, and then what we looking to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Another thing, Tracy, defensively, we got to get a playmaking safety, some playmakers in the secondary. We tackled good today. I thought we tackled good.
We tackled the best defensive game to date, I think.
Yeah, but Denver wasn't talented. They had not that much talent offensively.
And that's when you have the best game because you play. I'm not, you're not taking away from facts. Facts are Denver played. Denver was who Denver was going to be, and we just played according to that. But the idea was Landon Collins is a better linebacker than he will ever be, at safety.
Ever.
And if he ever again, somebody should slap him in the mouth.
He would never play safety on my team ever again.
Like I said, man, you see how you doing out there, and you saw the safety that we had back there play safety, which was crazy.
Right.
And so it just This
Yeah,
was made.
and look, Mr. Morales, we don't need a tank. We're just gonna lose. we don't need a tank.
We're gonna take trying.
It's gonna be the
We're
best.
gonna take trying well, man.
Because what I saw in Philly, man, I don't think we can beat Philly. I don't think we can beat Philly. That means that we got to play our guts out against Dallas. We got to play our guts out. To beat Dallas, we got to bring Fitz back with a one hit. The one hit wonder got to come out there to beat Fitz. Dallas.
I don't think Fitz even want to come back, man. I think Fitz is all.
You see that old line?
Yeah, I don't think Fitz will stand behind that. We in trouble now. We in trouble now.
Yeah, Fitz might not want to go.
Hey, look, we were just talking about how the old line was giving. Hey,
we were, but hey, Trey Z, they on the third stringers out there, and your boy from Louisiana play. He ain't play that bad. What's the boy's name? Sadiq Charles. He ain't play that bad.
You know, you got to get time to get on the field, but everybody's afraid that you're gonna throw up on yourself. So you know what I'm saying.
That's how it go, man. Unless these boys get in there, nothing we can do. Practice is different from football.
Cupcakes and coffee in the bag of chips.
Nah, man, college played all right today, man. I give it to him. He didn't pout and he didn't just sit back. He played his role. And
he played his role. Yeah. So, he did. He did.
You got to give him what he can do. I mean, he's a bad safety, but he's a half decent. He
can tackle when he doesn't have to run so far, I guess. When his ankles are shorter, he can tackle. But when his ankles are longer, he cannot figure that physics out, and he be behind the scene. Man, y'all, listen again. Whew, the playmakers are on offense. They got to get the ball. Patterson and Carter got to be on the field a lot longer than they have been. McKissick needs to get the rock before Gibson. Period. That's just what it is. And Heineke's legs can be utilized. Coach Turner, Jesus, will you stop it with this? He's sitting in the pocket because he doesn't process fast enough. And then soon as he go, they already on him, man. And when he scooted past that one time, I was like, there you go, Heineke. That's what I need. And never saw it again. They were just like, he stayed back there. And he was trying to go, and he was like, too late. Got to go faster. And remember, we said your progression should be 1, 2, go, not 1, 2, 3, check.
Let's make it 1 go now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Let's make it 1 go because 1, 2 wasn't working.
1, 2 didn't work today.
Hey.
No, he didn't do it at all.
My man Smith, man, you're right. Sadiq Charles is a guard, but he didn't do bad at tackle today. You're right. He's a guard, but he hung in there at tackle. Hey, look, hey, DMV Sports, OG fans, this is bye week coming up. No game this week, you know what I'm saying? But we want to do a breakdown halfway through the season, what we see that we look good in, what we see that we look bad in. We're going to do a breakdown. You know, we're going to look at the team from all angles.
Wait a minute, hold on. That's the first I'm hearing this. Let me write this down.
Hey, is he going to include coaches? Are we going to include the coaches?
Include coaches. My man Scott's going to be on the hot seat too. My man going to be on the hot seat. Just like I thought that.
See what happens?
So, yeah. You talk about the coaches and you get yanked out, boy.
Today.
His boy was like, "What happened? Go ahead, Al. You got cut out."
I know. Hey, look, I thought the defensive coordinator did a good job. I'm gonna give him a prop for this one game. This one game did a good job. But we're gonna do a breakdown of the halfway point of the season. Let's do a breakdown. So DMV Sports 3 and OG fans, let's look out for that show coming up. Let's look out for it.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Hey, man, who just got in here? Roger Smith. Shout out to Roger Smith, man. One of our records come on here, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, look, fellas, this is the therapy session. I hope you guys could take a little bit of this and, and go into your work week. As you know, you already got the Philly fans. Hopefully, Minnesota will keep the Dallas fans off us this week. And I don't know who am I missing? New York fans, they got to buy something. What's going on in New York?
Hey, look, all things ride on beating the Cowboys. Everything rides. Everything rides. Yeah. All your strength, everything you got
playing right now.
Right now,
Don't worry
and
about the
beat
game
these
coming
Cowboys.
up. Let's game
Don't
plan
worry
for
about
that.
Tampa. Don't worry about nobody else. Just think about the Cowboys right now.
It may look bad against the next couple of teams, but until we get the Cowboys,
Hey, Tampa lost. You know, Tampa lost to the Saints today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Yeah, third string quarterback. Yep. So Tampa can be beat. Tampa can be beat.
Rogers said, we run too many shotgun plays, man. Yeah, we were saying that earlier, man. You know, but now we're gonna have to because it seems like we got a makeshift O-line, so we're gonna need the extra yards just to take your time.
Who gets the game ball today, fellas? Who gets the game ball? Who got it?
Whew. I don't know. I didn't see half the game, so just from what I saw, I would give it to. I don't even want to say. I'm gonna say Collins, but that seems so odd. I'm gonna pass on that one because I just saw a couple. I tell you who don't get it is Bobby McCain for dropping that ball. He didn't want the game ball.
Yeah, I told you about that, huh?
No, man.
That was so, man. I talk about McCain all the time, man. I was like, first time I'm not gonna have to talk about Bob. Oh, he dropped the ball.
Oh yeah, Smith. Yeah, I guess Collins gets the game ball, man. I guess he gets the game ball.
Morales said Denver.
Hey man, hey, we know it ain't Blewett though. Blewett though. You think Blewett get back on the plane?
Man, my man, I was rooting for you, Blewett. I was rooting for you, Blue.
Hey, does Blewett get back on the plane? Does he get on the plane?
Who you got next coming in?
Hey, listen,
we got bye week. We got a bye week.
No, I'm just saying. Who's got next coming in?
He won't miss next week. So he got
he'll be perfect next week. Next week he perfect.
He got that going for him. On somebody else's squad, you talking about?
No, we on a bye.
We got a bye week.
Okay, so
he won't be missing next week.
He definitely.
He got 2 weeks to practice.
I don't know.
He got to get that ball up, man. Getting it blocked that many times.
Ron should be combing the high schools, man, out in Virginia somewhere, man. Catching them soccer players out there, man. Ron need to find somebody out there. Comb the high schools.
I know for a fact one of the Zendejas boys got a son.
They
got a son.
I'm gonna agree, and I was just about to say with Smith and Burgundy and Gold. I was gonna give it to JD. I've been screaming his name the last 3 weeks. I keep saying that McKissick is our back this year. I mean, I love Gibson. I like Gibson. He's great, but he's not the Gibson of last year. McKissick is McKissick both years, and he needs the ball. He's a playmaker. He moves. He hustles. He has intentions when he gets the ball, and I think Patterson's the same way. I'm glad Turner did play all 3 backs today. Thank you. I mean, and I hope that he continues with that. Unfortunately, he's used to stopping what works, but McKissick, I would get a game ball too.
So you got McKissick. I got Collins. I think that's the 2 choices. We got defensive and an offensive player. Game ball.
Maybe Collins gets the most improved player.
Most improved.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Hey, well then St. Juice on defense because St. Juice play hard. The rookie's playing hard, man. I'm sorry. That's being out there on that island, man. I like St. Juice, man. I don't see him. Yeah. He's nothing but growth there for me.
Yeah, out of all the rookies, he might be right now our most consistent and probably available and best rookie that we have on our team this year. It's probably him. Blue.
Yeah, and sit right next to him.
So rookie wise, I would say St. Juice is probably our best rookie right now. Since Brown hasn't contributed, man, really, he's been hurt. I mean,
he didn't play today, did he?
Now Brown didn't play today. His knee still bothering him. And then the offensive lineman, he's been hurt 4 games now, right? What's his name? Alfred Cosme. He's been out 4 games. I think the tight end caught a pass today. Didn't the rookie tight end catch a pass? Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he caught a pass. Yeah. But our number 1 pick is still missing tackles, still overrunning plays. I watched him intensely today. He's still not there yet.
And that helmet didn't help none either.
And the helmet didn't help. Yeah. It didn't help at all. He was trying to make a play though. He was coming hard. At least he came hard, full speed. At least he came full speed. But
yeah, I like that. You got to be, that aggressiveness in that position. It can't be dancing around. But overall, like you said, the tackling was better today.
Yeah.
I saw some tackling. I was like, whoa! I didn't want to say anything at the jinx it, but there wasn't these blown tackles and the guy just bouncing off of people and like that Atlanta game, which was just horrific.
And we didn't get blown out by an average team.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been worse.
Yeah. That'd have been worse. Like the defense took a step up the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And Chase at the end of the game, when the game was on the line, Chase made a play. I mean, it was.
So who got the sacks? I know we got 4 sacks, right?
Yeah.
Allen got one.
Allen got one. Smith King, the rookie, got one. The rookie got a sack. Yeah, he got one. The linebacker, I thought one of the linebackers got one, and the safety Curl got one.
Collins got a sack.
Collins, that's what it was.
Payne got a sack. Allen got a sack, and Smith Williams, the guy that I was talking y'all about, got a sack.
Yeah, I think he's tied with Chase now with sacks, ain't he? He got 2, I think now.
He got to be close.
I said y'all laughed at the guy. Y'all all laughed at me at the academy when I was saying that you need to play them guys, man. And y'all were like, "Nah, man, that's crazy." And these guys, when they were getting in, was getting some pressure, and one of them got a sack. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We'll come back to this next.
All play. They all can play. I don't care, man. Get anybody in there.
Hey, like us and subscribe to us, y'all. We had this great contact. This is nothing but therapy right now. We're just getting therapy. We just recuperating from a tough loss, and we're preparing for the rest of the season. We still in the game. We're still fighting. We got the Cowboys coming up. We definitely want those boys. We want to smash them boys. So keep your head up and keep it pushing forward. Happy Halloween to those out there. Celebrate Halloween.
Indeed. All right, gentlemen. Nobody knows that answer, so we're gonna get back to you on that one.
Why Chase?
Can y'all do the research over the week and come back and tell us too? Because we sure enough can't get that answer.
All right, everybody.
If there was anybody who was tired in Mile High, it was Chase. He was running. All
right, we catch y'all next week. Remember, we got what we got going on, Al? Oh, we're gonna do a mid-season review.
Mid-season show, baby, on the bye week. Mid-season show on the bye week.
That's gonna be interesting.
It should be fun. All right.
Hey, Scott, look out for me. Hey, Scott, don't mean be hard on my boy Scott. You're so hard on my boy.
Yeah, you better watch it before he cut you again. Let's look at Del Rio some more.
All right, y'all.
Oh, that's gonna be fun next week. Oh,
holla at y'all.
We might